let's start with another set of questions, question 45 to 55. Let's start. So this is our first question. We have to evaluate limit x tends to 0. So if we put the value 0 at the place of x, we get root 1 minus root 1 upon 0. That is 0 by 0 form. So we can use the LH rule here. So using the LH rule. Using the LH rule, we first differentiate the numerator and then the denominator. So differentiating x with respect to 1 is 1. So let's differentiate the numerator, root x. So root x is 1 by 2 root x. Minus into 1, because we also differentiate with respect to x, and differentiating 1 plus x with respect to x is 1. Now again differentiating minus 1 minus root 1 minus x, that is 1 by 2 root x, and then differentiating 1 minus x with respect to x is minus 1, and we will also put the value of x as 0 here. So we get 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 1. So here our answer should be option B. Let's move on to another question. So here we have to differentiate this. So y equals to root x square plus 1. So let's differentiate it. Root x is, we simply know, 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x square plus 1. And we know now we have to differentiate x square plus 1 also with respect to x. So if we differentiate x square plus 1 with respect to x, we get 2x. Multiply by 2x. So we can cancel 2 by 2. And we get x upon root x square plus 1. Let's see which of the option is correct. So I think the option B is correct. Let's move to another question. Question 40. The transpose of a square matrix. Obviously, the transpose of a square matrix is a square matrix itself. Option D. Let's move on to another question. So we have given the function defined by x minus mod x by x. And we have to check whether the function is continuous or not. So let's start. So the fx is x minus mod x by x. So let's convert this function into intervals. So for the values x greater than 0. So x greater than 0, the value of mod x should be x. So we get the value of fx as 0 if x is greater than 0. And if x is less than 0, so the value of mod x is minus x. So we get x minus of minus x plus x, that is 2x by x. So the value is 2. And at x equals to 0, the value is 2 given. So at 2, the function is not continuous. So the correct answer should be continuous for all x except 0. Option C. Let's move to another question. So we have a matrix A which has the order 5 cross 3. And we have a matrix B which has an order 3 cross 2. And we have to form a matrix AB and we have to know its order. So the order is 5 cross 2. The matrix AB has the order 5 cross 2. Now move on to next question. We have to calculate consumer surplus at Q equals to 5 for the demand. This is demand at P equals to this. So at Q equals to 5, let's calculate P. 30 minus 4 into 5, that is 20. So we get 10. And let's calculate the price, maximum price, which the consumer is willing to pay, P max. So while calculating P max, we keep Q equals to 0. So if we keep Q equals to 0, we get price max equals to 30. Now we have to calculate the consumer surplus. So for calculating the consumer surplus, the formula is half into Q into the difference between price max into the price at which the quantity is 5. The quantity is given as 5, so half into 5 into the difference between price max and the price at which the quantity is 5. 30 minus 10, that is 20. So we get our answer as 50 here. So let's move to another question. Option B is correct here. 52 question. Which of the following is not a property of linear programming? Linear objective function that has to be minimized or maximized. This is a property of linear programming. Linearly structured constraints should be there and the constraint should be non-negative. All positive constraints should be there. And the fourth option, the D, alternative optimal solution, is not a property of linear programming. Now moving to another question. A graph showing all combinations of goods and services that can be purchased if all the society's resources are used efficiently. This is known as PPF, Production Possibility Curve, or Production Possibility Frontier. Let's move to another question. We have the demand for good Z goes up when the price of good Y goes down. So जब गुड Y का प्राइस कम होगा तो गुड Z की डिमांड बढ़ेगी. That means both goods are complements. You can solve this question while taking the example of the complements, that is shoe and laces, or the right shoe or the left shoe. Move to another question. The shift in demand curve to the left may be caused by a decrease in supply, no. A fall in income. Considering the good is a normal good, if the consumer's income fall, then his or her demand for that particular good will also decreases and the demand curve shift to left. That's all for the day.